Kakdash, Anyap Jiggy Raven Johnson, Anikakukag Ilak, Donalda Community College, Shamashamakit, Bamachit Jigakuk Diction, Williams Ranch, Nchit Aaron Lopez, Nyaga Eric Johnson, Yahoda Rosemary Lopez, Nyapaba Juan Lopez, Nyawaska David Johnson, Nyagagat Sarah Pavello. Good day, my name is Raven Johnson. I am 22 years old. I attend Donalda Community College. From Williams Ranch Community, my mother is Erin Lopez, my father is Eric Johnson. My maternal grandparents is Juan and Rosemary Lopez, and my paternal grandparents is Sarah Parvello and David Johnson. Thank you very much. What made me run for Miss Tohono O'odham Nation? I believe that I am a strong role model to the youth, not only that, but little girls. And I feel that my platform I want to continue is our language, our traditions. I'm studying that at the college, and whatever I learn, I plan to teach the kids, or not only that, youth, and instill in girls that courage, because it takes a lot to run for Miss Tohono O'odham Nation, or even just to get out and speak in front of people. So that ties in with my whole platform is youth and building language and tradition, also encouraging them to have self-confidence.
What would you tell a young lady about that's thinking about running for Miss Tohono O'odham Nation?
I would tell them just to go for it. It may be scary. Maybe it's gonna be all the nerves you're gonna have in there, but it's a positive thing. You get to learn a bunch of new things about the district, within yourself, a lot. You grow as a person, the girls that you run with. It's just something that I think everyone should run for. It's just one of those positive things, and don't let something hold you back. We're our worst enemies, so don't let that happen, or even don't let anyone else influence you. I think just go for it. If you have that feeling, or even just try something different, just go out there and do it. I would like to give out a shout out to my mom, my dad, and especially my grandparents, both sides, and everyone that's encouraging me throughout all these years, and just being there for me here and there. And even if I decide to run a couple more other years, just the support system to everyone that's been there, my whole family, friends, anyone else that says good luck, just in general, just thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Shamkaij, Anyan ab jegig honmana siktioma, inya og bat ab jegig Michael siktioma, gumhu amjid second mesa, nje ab jegig anet joewa, Gumhu Amjid Giwat. In your wask bat, in your gag bat up Jijigig, David and Eula Russell. In your wask bat o wood Hopi, in your gag bat wood Nawaho. In your bab bat, in your hood bat up Jijigig, Francisco and Irani the Joewa. In your bab bat, Gumhu Amjid Gabarka Mexico. In your hood bat, Gumhu Amjid Giwat. Hello, my name is Honmana Siktioma. My father is the late Michael Siktioma from Second Mesa. My mother is Annette Joiwa from Covered Wells in the Gachi district. My paternal grandparents are the late David and Eula Russell. My paternal grandfather was Hopi, and my paternal grandmother was Navajo. My maternal grandparents are the late Francisco and Anita Chaiwa. My paternal grandfather was from Caborca, Mexico, and my paternal grandmother was from Upper Covered Wells. Thank you. Miss Tohono O'odham Nation is a very prestigious title, and I wish to attain it because it's a chance to be a role model for all the youth out there, and as we all know, we need a role model. I thought of myself, if I could get Miss TO, I believe I would be able to do those things that is required of Miss TO, and I would be able to be a good role model for all the youth out there. I would tell a young woman who was thinking about running for Miss TO that it's a very great accomplishment to even submit your application. It's a very big step to take, and it takes a lot of courage, and people will look up to you for it. And if you attain the title, you'll have great experiences from what I hear of the past Miss TOs, and they all seem very happy and they're proud, and everyone looks up to them, and it will be a great experience for them.
Any shout outs you want to give out to your friends, family?
I love my mom. Mom, I love you. I miss you so much, and all my family that helped me get to where I am right now, I love you. Jeff, Jason, Lavada, Graciela, and to the rest of my family, my Auntie T, and friends who helped me get to where I am right now running for Miss Tio. Thank you guys. Love you.
Anian Abchigi Yvonne Ventura, Ani Gami Gigi Aidlek, Gi Sirenagia Shiktak Jikshanjit, Nuja Abchigi Brenda Ventura, New Hua Bob Abchigi Jane Cha Stephen Ramon Butt, Ani Masha Wawakiwa Mashamakut. Hello everybody, my name is Yvonne Ventura. I'm 18 years old. I come from the village of Sirenagia in the Shiktak district. My mom is Brenda Ventura. My maternal grandparents are Jane and the late Stephen Ramon from Santa Rosa. I attend Barbecue High School and I'm a senior. Well, what made me run was like a couple summers ago, I was approached by this Marine when I was working at the Veterans Affairs office. And like I got to know him really well, and like every time I'd see him, he'd be like, "So, when are you gonna run for Miss Tio?" And I'd be like, "I'm not old enough," because I was like 16, 15, around that age. And so I said, "I don't know if I would, when I do become of age." He's like, "You should do it. It's a really good opportunity." And yeah, so I decided this year I'd run because last year my sister ran, and I didn't want to run against her. And plus it kind of gave me more time to prepare for this year.
What would you tell a young woman out there that's thinking about running for Miss Tohono O'odham Nation?
I tell her just to try it, even though it's like a little bit out of your comfort zone. It's good to get exposure, and it really teaches you a lot, because you learn a lot if you do become Miss Tio. Because traveling with my sister to her year first attendant, I learned a lot and been to a lot of places. And I think it's just a really good experience overall.
Any shout outs you want to give out to anybody out there?
To my mom, hi. Thank you for supporting me, and even though I told you at the last minute that I want to do it. So yeah, and to my grandma too.
Skaktash, Panchagi Hakimet and Yanyam, and you better go check it out, Jaylen Lujan, and you had Gamigog Ida, can you masham Tanatum Kaka Mashimaka, if I was like Jackson Jet, and you are up Jiggy Jason Wood, and you up Jiggy Arlene Wood. And you want to up to the layout. My mom Jake Gaijmuk Jackson. Hello, good afternoon, good day. My name is Jaylen Wood. I'm 22 years old. My parents are Jason and Arlene Wood. My sister is Delia Wood, and I come from the Gacha district and Santa Rosa community. Happy to be here.
What made you run for Miss Tohono O'odham Nation?
I've been, in the royalty position for a while now, since 2002, and a lot of people, community members, nation members tell me, they give me encouragement, to do something better to help our communities. So I decided to run for my people to, show everybody else around the nation and also statewide what our nation is about. So that's what really made me run, and with the support of my family, as well as friends and some certain nation members that encourage me. If selected Miss Tohono O'odham, my platform is basically to encourage our youth to know their roles in our O'odham society. And as for our young women, this experience is really, really life-changing. It teaches you more about our O'odham Himdak, as well as you learn more about yourself. And it's just a really good experience to know more about who you are, where you come from. And I would encourage any young women to, not be afraid, not be self-conscious. You are a woman and you are strong, to take on this responsibility. And even, no matter the outcome, we're all winners. And, just at least you tried, and it gives you an opportunity to learn more about different communities and just more about yourself and our O'odham Himdak. Shout out to, all my family in Gaijmuk as well as North Comlick. My maternal grandparents are from there. And then all my family in Santa Rosa, it's my dad's side. My grandma Teresa, big shout out to her, as well as my grandpa Mark. She's my rock, and as well as my sister. She's my best friend. So all my family in Gaijmuk, as well as the Gaashi district, big support there, and the Sephardic district.